Man, I love Michael Jordan, man. I love Michael Jordan, but I'm sorry I gotta do it to you, Mike. Mike, I gotta do it to you. People show you too much love. They show you too much love, and ain't enough. Everybody showing Mike too much love. I love this. I got timeless Jordan. I got Jordan for days. When Jordan come out, I line up to go get him. I pay the extra. I get him early. I pay him at listen. Want something, but listen. Michael Jordan played in the 80s. When they were sniffing cocaine, not focus on their craft. Michael Jordan played in the 80s. When it was like numerous suspension teams, the Washington Bullets, the Toronto Raptors came in the league, there's numerous of other teams I can't even think of right now. There's so many expansion teams, and in the 80s people doing cocaine. Like it's two. It was 3 teams. Magic, Showtime Lakers, and Kareem. They was always in the finals. Bird. They always in the finals. Like it was like 3 or 4. Like the Detroit Pistons, they broke through in the late 80s and won two in a row. It was like 14. Then the Bulls came up early 90s. It wasn't no competition, bro. It wasn't like you knew who was gonna be in the finals. You knew who was gonna win. You knew it was gonna be Magic, Kareem, Larry McHale, Parrish, Isaiah Dumar, and Robin, and then Mike and Scotty was next. Like, give me these great players' names. Like Dominique was dominating he had some great stats. He ain't on LeBron James. I don't think he's not even good as Trace McGrady. Clyde Drexler. He ain't good as Dwayne Wade. He ain't good as James Harden. He ain't. Isaiah Thomas. Allen Iverson came in and did Isaiah Thomas numbers. Allen as a rookie came in and did Isaiah career high in points average. His rookie year. The skill level of these new guys was coming of age. Michael ain't had to go against that. Like, huh? He didn't face no pit bull. That's why Mike came back years when they were making 2K. When they were making, I think 2013, 2012 2K. I think 2012 2K. He said he want to see Jerry West, Ellen Bates in their prime, Kobe, LeBron, Wade, Melo in their prime. He named all these other young players and the older players before him, and all the younger players, the Melos, the Kobe's, and the not the AI, the Dwayne Wade's, and the Wrench. I think he mentioned Kevin Durant. He named all these players because he didn't get a chance to play against them, bro. He ain't play against them. Who he play against in the finals? Jeff Hornacek. Kevin Johnson, the mayor. John Starks. This was his competition. Clyde Drexler? Clyde Drexler, top 75 player, and remember the top 50 in the Hall of Fame, bro. He ain't Dwayne Wade, bro. Like, we gotta start, like, I always say this all the time. I say this, and I want y'all to understand this. So I'm gonna say it slow, and I'm gonna say it probably twice. When they was comparing LeBron and Kobe, who the best player, and people say Kobe was the closest thing to Jordan. So, if Kobe was Jordan in this generation, who was the LeBron James or Michael Jordan generation? Who was his competition? Who was the people the media was pointing in his direction? Who was close to him? Now let me say it again. You had Kobe and LeBron James. People arguing who the best. Kobe the close thing to Jordan. LeBron James is right there. If Kobe was Jordan, who was LeBron James back in the Michael Jordan era? It was none. It was just Michael Jordan. It was just Mike. Nobody was dominating the league. Like, it was just Mike. You got LeBron and Kobe. I'm just brought up LeBron and Kobe. I ain't bringing up the Kevin Durant, the James Hardens, the Steph Currys, the Allen Iverson, the Tracy McGrady's, the Paul Pierce, the Ray Allens, the Steve Nash. All these great wing and guard play in Kobe era was not in Jordan era. I didn't even bring up Stephon Marbury, Dan Williams, Chris Paul. Kobe faced all of them. Tell me, who Jordan faced? They say he's all great defender, but who was he locking down? Because Scottie took Magic. Scottie had to take Magic. They won that series against the Lakers with no Kareem. And they lost game one because Michael was on him. He couldn't guard. He was too small. So they put Scottie on him. Scottie picked up 94 feet, disrupted their offense, had more length, and made Magic work. And made it hard. They won. They swept through the series the rest of the way. 4-1. Lost game one, and Scottie made the change. They 4-1. Nobody. I'm not trying to criticize Jordan game. I'm just saying, like, who was he playing against? Who was, like, give me the great, like, I want people in the comment section, tell me these great players. Tell me who's better than Allen Iverson. It wasn't Isaiah Thomas, bro. Tell me. That's why I think, listen, the person that won the most 50-win games of all time is Kobe Bryant. Beat the most 50-win teams of all time is Kobe Bryant. He beat the most 50-win teams in NBA history. The competition he faced was way more stiffer than any of these great players. Because he had a variety of great teams he had to face, not just one or two. You might bring up the Karl Malone and Stockton and the Phoenix Suns won 6-some game in the Supersonics won 6-some game, but it was Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp not a Hall of Famer. I'm gonna break the news flat to you. He's not a Hall of Famer. That's a team he beat in the finals. Gary Payton is, but Gary Payton's 6'4". Like, come on. And he even guarded Gary Payton. But Gary Payton had Michael Jordan to his worst finals number ever. These are the truth, God and truth. Gary Payton guarded Michael to his worst final performance ever. This is facts. I'm not gonna say Jordan over. I'm just saying Jordan didn't have the opportunity to face these guys. He came, like I said, he came in the 80s. Michael said it on his own. He said it in the minute on his own. The last dance. If you watch it, he said them boy. He was snitching on them. He said they sniffing cocaine in the locker room. Got girls everywhere. They ain't making what 50-something, $100,000. They ain't paying attention to their craft. They ain't working on it like Mike started. Well, Mike took advantage of that. Mike took advantage of crackheads in the 80s, unleaded white people, expansion teams in the early 90s. And he dominated, and they marketed the whole NBA behind him. That's why we can't. That's why nobody can take his legacy. Like in the pace back in the 80s is exactly how the pace is in today's game. And for y'all don't know about when I'm bringing up pace, I'm bringing up pace because the scoring was more. They had more possessions. More possession equals more scoring. Same way in today's game. The 2000s, Kobe, Tim Duncan, Trevor Grady, and Allen Iverson had the slow, and Shaq era had the slowest pace. The slowest pace time. This is facts. Look it up and Google it. The 80s had the fastest pace, and today's game got the fastest pace. That means more possessions to score. Michael did all this 33, 34, 50%, 54, 50% field goal percentage shooting in the 80s. Mid-90s, he was 30, 31, 28. 48%, 49, 47% from the field. He wasn't high 50s no more. That was early. That was all in the 80s. Michael came in at 84, 85, so he had 6 years. 6 years dominate scoring-wise. Putting up crazy numbers against cokeheads. Cokeheads and white people. I'm watching The Last Dance with my girl, and she talking about, of course Michael gonna be better than all of them. Look how white they so athletic. They he got the clear edge. And I'm not hating on Mike. I like it. I love Mike. But to sit here and say that he's the best ever, he ain't faced no other great competition. He didn't face LeBron James. He didn't face Kobe Bryant. He didn't face Tim Duncan. He ain't faced Allen Iverson. He's seen a glimpse of Allen Iverson and said, I gotta get the hell out of the league. He ain't faced no Kevin Durant. He ain't faced Dwayne Wade. He ain't faced none of these replica players that can play the game just like he can. He didn't have to face none of them, bro. Matt Johnson, a 6'9" point guard. Like I said, he even guard him. John Starks, that's what he guarded. Like Stock, like Peyton, come on. Dominique never made it nowhere. Dominique, the Atlanta, they wasn't. He in his offensive game, he averaged 30 a couple times in his career. He had a great score there before he tore his Achilles, but he's just a great scorer. Like Michael Ray was a great scorer. Jerry Stackhouse was a great scorer in Kobe era. Jerry Stackhouse was a great. Like I didn't even bring up them guys' name. Like I brought up AI, T-Mac, LeBron, Kobe, Melo, Durant, and Kobe era. I ain't even bring all them great. I ain't even bring up the Jerry Stackhouse averaged 29 one year. Michael Ray averaged 29. I ain't even bring up them. I ain't even bring them up. But that's my point. That's what I take. Because I'm just tired of people saying Jordan. He can't be touched. Who did he play? What was his competition? Did he have a LeBron James that he could have played? I'm just asking a simple question. Yes or no? Maybe so. I want to know. We want to know. Can you let me know, please? Drop a comment below.